A look inside the wondrous AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight, a good one in the NFC. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
And we all know how talented this guy is, Mike, right? From the physical sense, that's obvious. But what really separates him, and it really came through when we had a chance to talk to him this week, is really his ability to operate from the neck up. His processing speed, his decision-making. It seems like he's always one step ahead of the defense, and when he's on, he's proven to be really hard to beat.
12 yards on the gain. That's good for a quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That's another Cowboys.
Prescott to his main man, Lamb. CD gets the Cowboys a first down. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Hey, Mike, you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 first downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Allen. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Intended for George Pickens.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
62-yard attempt.
That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Ty Felton now on the return. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
So after getting drafted in the first round a year ago to Minnesota, gets off to a slow start, suffers an early injury, ends up watching the entire season from the sideline. Sam Darnold took the starting job and ran with it. But now it's J.J. McCarthy's time. He got to watch firsthand how good you can be in this Kevin O'Connell system if you just rely on the weapons, trust the reads, and play within the confines of that system, because Kevin O'Connell has shown 2 things. He can win football games, and he can coach quarterbacks.
That last run got 4, so here comes 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He takes off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Williams on the stop.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12
It's a gain of 12 there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Jones. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson.
It leads to 2nd
and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they've got it 3rd and 9 to begin. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
On now for the extra point. Here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead.
Cowboys 3.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Pistol now for Prescott. To the left side, he's got Tolbert. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screenplay.
Down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They put Pickens in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a
And with
yard.
that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And I think if you're willing to throw it there, it tells us everything we need to know about the decision coming up here on 4th down. He didn't have anything available, threw it away, and I think in this part of the field, you got to really think hard about going for it.
On for the Cowboys field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Price now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready for their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Jalen Naylor. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. He'll try and throw it with McCarthy. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll run again, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
McCarthy's pass complete to Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now McCarthy. He'll step up and run this. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's got another one. Jalen Naylor. Touchdown, Vikings. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings will take a 14-6 lead.
Vikings 14, Cowboys 6.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Ivan Pace on the tackle.
So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Quinnen Williams there to make the play.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. He'll push forward for about a yard. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10.
The Cowboys offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. That's good for a Dallas first down.
For a Cowboys first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
They run over center with Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. 3rd down coming up.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, Prescott. A throw on the move is caught. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jonathan Grenard in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. Eric Wilson getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Ty Felton now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over.
The Vikings offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, Naylor. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll get this out to the left flat. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's caught. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Reichert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take
So
over
now here are
first
the
and
Cowboys.
10.
Their offense
At their own
ready to make their way back
32-yard
onto the
line.
field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Prescott now. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line.
A gain of
That
12
one good
yards.
for a dozen and a very quick first down.
First down.
Things certainly look a little
1st and 10
improbable
at the
right now, Mike, but I
44-yard
wouldn't
line.
say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And the defense not going to let him wiggle out of that one. They force him out behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
A short throw caught by Ferguson.
Prescott's
And that'll
pass.
go for a gain of 7.
Complete to
And it's going to set up
Ferguson.
3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
And this is where the
Makes it
versatility
3rd
of the
and
tight end
6.
position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
A throw on the run is complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
For a Cowboys first
Critical
down.
3rd down conversion there,
First
Mike.
and
Now
10
brings
at
up a
the
fresh set of
46-yard
downs.
line.
You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Prescott on 1st down. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back
The kicker
again
on for the
for a
extra
chance to
point.
go down and really make this one interesting?
Aubrey, good with the extra point.
Makes the
Cowboys
score
have cut the
Vikings
deficit to
21.
5.
Cowboys 16.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Ty Felton now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then.
25-yard line.
Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They'll do so with 1st and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. That's a timeout. For Dallas,
of 2.
it's their second,
Brings up second
and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll put Addison in motion. Throwing on second down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
And it's third down. Third and 14.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Second and 11. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They proved much the best in this one. To get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Arlington.